Former James Bond star Pierce Brosnan has joined Helen Mirren's calls for the new oh 07 to be male, following Amazon's 770-pound takeover of the iconic franchise. The actor, 72, who starred as the secret agent between in 4 films 1995 to 2002, said he was excited to see the next man that will replace Daniel Craig. Meanwhile, Helen, 80, who appears alongside him in the new Netflix mystery The Thursday Murder Club, said Bond could never be a woman. She told Saga, "I'm such a feminist, but James Bond has to be a guy. You can't have a woman. It just doesn't work. James Bond has to be James Bond, otherwise it becomes something else." While Pierce said, "I'm so excited to see the next man come on the stage and to see a whole new exuberance and life for this character. I adore the world of James Bond. It's been very good to me. It's the gift that keeps giving. And I'm just a member of the audience now sitting back saying, show us what you're going to do." Oscar-winning Helen previously slammed the James Bond franchise, despite her deep admiration for the actors who have played the character. She told The Standard earlier this year, "I have to say I was never a great ward of Bond. I'm a huge fan of Pierce Brosnan. He also happens to be one of the nicest people you'll ever have the pleasure to work with," she continued. And indeed, Daniel Craig, who I've met and know a little bit, again, a very lovely, gracious person. But while she holds Pierce and Daniel in high regard, Helen has little affection for the Bond franchise itself. "The whole series of James Bond was actually not my thing. It really wasn't. I never liked James Bond. I never liked the way women were in James Bond." She also said she was opposed to a female 007. "The whole concept of James Bond is drenched and born out of profound sexism." Helen went on to insist espionage stories centered on real-life women deserve the spotlight. "Women have always been a major and incredibly important part of the Secret Service. They always have been," she explained. "And very brave. If you hear about what women did in the French Resistance, they're amazingly, unbelievably courageous. So I would tell real stories about extraordinary women who've worked in that world." It comes following the Mail on Sunday's reporting that 007 will remain a man and will still be British or from the Commonwealth. Fans of 007 feared Amazon Studios, owned by billionaire Jeff Bezos, would corrupt the British super spy after buying the Bond franchise and rights for £770 million from Bond stewards Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson. But a source said, "There have been so many erroneous rumors about the future of Bond. Amazon is committed to keeping the spirit of Bond alive, and that means he has to be British or from the Commonwealth, and he has to be male." Ms. Broccoli and Mr. Wilson have fiercely protected the image of the British hero since taking over Eon Productions, the UK company behind previous Bond films in 1995.